Hello, Ron from BNC Siding Company. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly on the phone today, so I'm sending this video over to show you 3 ways to help your site, also 3 ways that you can beat your competitors online. And so, Ron, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you do have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll answer those for you, no problem. And at the end of the video, if you're happy with everything, how you're at, then there's a lot of free tips in here as well. So if you have someone that works on your site, then you could definitely show them this. Or if you guys do, you could actually apply a lot of this yourself as well directly to your site. So the 3 things we'll talk about today are content, citations, and backlinks. So let's start with the content. And so I'm just looking at your page here, as you can see, and I just want to see about how many words of content you guys have. Google typically recommends having about 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content. I'd say you guys probably have under about 400 words of content. And the reason that they do want so much content is because the more you have, they know that you're offering out a lot of information kind of to Google, people on Google. And essentially you're offering a service for them, and that's education. And they really like that because it helps them, of course. So it's something that they do like. Another option is they do like blogs a lot too, because they do something very similar where they offer a lot of information. So throughout the video, I'm also going to show you linear roofing. The reason why is because they're one of the top results for Greenville, which is where we searched out of. So I'm going to show you them because they're one of the ones towards the top that you would want to be able to beat. So just looking at their content, you can see they also don't have anything near 1,500 to 2,000. They're pretty far off too. One thing they do have, however, is a blog. So that is going to help them. As I said, blogs are favored because they offer a lot of information, tips, strategies. People like checking them out, and it brings in more visitors and traffic as well. So that is one thing that would help them a bit. But having the content, adding that to your homepage, because blogs can be a lot of work, you would be able to compete with that. And the other reason that it is important to have so much content on your homepage is that the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. As an example, I've just put in here roofing Greenville, South Carolina as my keyword search. This is a good one. It brings in about 150 visitors per month search this. And also it's what new customers would search. As you can see, there's no roofing company attached to this. Normally, the first thing they would see would be ads, but we're not seeing any in the search. So the first thing they're going to show up is this map section, also called GMB or Google My Business. And the top 3 companies show up in this little preview window, and that's so that new customers are able to see it. So it's a good place to be, the first thing they see in this search specifically. And the way to get citations is just to get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor. Also, you could do things like social media. You could do your Facebook business page could be linked to this, and that would be a citation. Also, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and whatnot as well could work for that. Next up, we're going to get to the organic section. We're going to get 10 results showing up per page here. And these all show up in reference to roofing Greenville, South Carolina. So if we were ranking these, number 1 would go to Home Advisor, which is a directory. 2 would go to Linear Roofing, which was our competitor that we're talking about today. 3 is going to go to the Better Business Bureau, which is also a directory. And the fact that there's 2 out of the 3 top results are directories is a good thing because directories are not preferred by Google. They would much rather have a local company at the top. So that means they're easier to beat, which is a good thing for you guys looking to expand in Greenville. So next up, I took your website, greenvilleroofingandsiding.com, plugged it into a program I use called Eris. This just helps me kind of see how your site's currently performing. First thing I do notice is that you've got your headers up here. You've got the company name as well as some keywords, which is really excellent. This allows Google to find you a little bit easier. Next, let's talk about the backlinks and referring domains, which is our 3rd topic. So right now we see you have 28 referring domains sending you back 209 links to your site. All that means is referring domains are websites that are pointing back to you. So for our example, a Facebook business page, if you had one with the same name as your company, BNC Siding Company, that would be Facebook BNC Siding Company would be your referring domain or website. And the backlink would just be where they have your web address and you put in your actual link. So we can see that there's 28 sites pointing to your site right now. So this number is also Google's calculating that. The more you have pointing to you, the better. These sites are vouching for you. So you have 22 right now. And that's going to allow you to have more keywords to be found. So right now you've got 14 keywords you can be found for. These are what really bring the visitors in. Unfortunately, we can see that the 14 you guys have are bringing 0 visitors to your site per month. So we'll actually look at these in just a second. First, I'm going to just show you Lanier Roofing. So we see that here's their header as well, their business name as well as a keyword. They have 94 referring domains to their website, sending back about 1,600 links to their site. So 94 sites pointing back to their sites, giving them a 29 trust. That's bringing about 310 keywords they can be found for. And they're getting about 293 actual visitors to their site every month. So let's look at your keywords first. So the first thing we're going to see is that outside Greenville, South Carolina. 20 people do search that. You guys are number 14 for that. Now there's 10 results per page, as we learned from our Google search. So 14 is going to put you in the middle of page 2. Now the problem with that is that we've actually found that 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2. So really you have to be in that top 10 for position. And the higher up you're ranked, the bigger percentage of that you'll get. So I'll show you that with another example here on the other page. But this is a good one here, siding contractors, Greenville, South Carolina, 30 people search it. You guys are 24 for that one. So again, we're not getting the traffic. We're getting 0.03 of a visitor from that 30. So definitely you guys do have some good keywords though. We just got to rank you a lot higher. And you can see they get further back here. So the 14 is your best one. But definitely want to get some more buyer intent in there. And so I'll show you a few of these on Lanier Roofing. So first one they have, roofing, Greenville, South Carolina. This is an excellent one. It's one that new customers search, and look at the volume on it, 200 is what we used. They're number 1 for that. So because they're number 1 in the top 10, obviously first page, but number 1 is going to get the highest percentage. You're going to get between 20 and 37% of the total volume to your site. So they're getting 61 actual visitors to their site, lanierroofing.com, of the 200 by being number 1. And the further back you go, the smaller the percentage. So Roofer, Greenville, South Carolina is an excellent one. It's got 400 attached to it. And they are number 5 for that. So they've got 27 of the actual visitors coming to their site of the 400. So it's a much smaller percentage. The higher up, the better. And just the more of these that you kind of rank in the top 10 for, you just start to really add up all the visitors, and you can kind of see all the traffic to their site adding up. And it starts to go down a little bit as they go back. But there's a lot of good keywords. Some have their name, which just means people know who they are. They're searching them by name. It's probably a lot of referrals when you get those. All right, so for you guys, now that you have the info, obviously you don't have to do anything with it. But if you are looking to grow, maybe you have someone you use, then you can show them the video. If you are looking to grow, though, and you don't have anyone you use, or maybe you're not happy with the results that you're currently getting, definitely reach out, ask me any questions, and I should be able to set up just a quick 5 to 10 minute phone call with you guys, answer those for you. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Look forward to hearing from you.